Konnichiwa, minasan. Watashi no omae wa Jaeger desu, and we are back on the front lines. In the last episode, we achieved a decent-ish string of naval victories. We were able to set back the Saito fleet that had the invasion army nearby, and we're now in the process of preparing for an ultimate battle. You know what? I'm going to send these boys slightly further to the... No, don't go that way, you plebs. Oh, yeah, that's why there's a load of those. But then again... right, you... What can you recruit? Can't recruit anything. You know what? Take cover in the port and prepare for whatever. Because there's like a couple of fleets worth, aren't there? Yeah, there are. Okay, so we've successfully defeated a number of Saito and Uesugi fleets, as well as making sure that the bastards have paid for every single member of Sail. But unfortunately, as you can see... Ah, there's another naval invasion army as well. This one has no generals again, but that's probably for the best. So, we've got another invasion army on the horizon, so probably a good idea to start recruiting more Ashigaru matchlocks. How are we doing on matchlocks? Right, well, you've got some matchlocks there. They're not great, but they're fine. North Awa... Oh, that's the cavalry army that I've been wanting to deal with for so long. This is a little embarrassing, but that's fine. You boys. I completely forgot about you guys for yonks. Right, you guys can make your way across the line and to also do stuff. So yeah, you guys are going to be making your way. Depending on what's going on, I will try and get these dudes over there. You are free to do whatever, and arguably, you need to rendezvous with these guys, but you can't. Stay in the port for now, and I'll have you rendezvous with this dude. And we can then get that going. And then that fleet can actually be sent as reinforcements. Whether or not they actually get there in time for the big naval battle. Because I'm fairly convinced the Uesugi and the Saito are going to try and move up their fleets to try and challenge our naval dominance. The fleet that took a nasty smacking, Mr. Kira Tamanori, unfortunately has suffered just about enough damage. I'm half tempted. You know what? These guys, bye-bye, are useless to me. And it saves me money. Yes, it shrinks my fleet size, but they are just about useless. Even if I had them on the battlefield, they'd be around for like all of 5 seconds. So that's fine. We will try and save the money where we can, get some better income, and then I can recruit better quality troops. So, on the naval frontiers, we're in a bit of a dodgy situation. Shitloads of cannon units we have, despite that though, but still. On the ground frontiers, we're looking a little bit better. West Harima has been secured at great cost to Mr. Kua Tokikuni, so unfortunately a majority of his Naginata army has died, which is not good. But we are in the process of recruiting more Naginata, and these guys not only will be better quality, well, not only will these guys be, you know, fresh, they'll also have better armor and better melee attack. So that's all good. And then before the last turn of our aggressive ardor has ended, we will try and get towards Tajima in the north with a bunch of armies. Okabayashi, Tabihide, and of course the new boy, Mr. Imura Nobuhisa, who at the moment is just currently trying to do stuff. But yeah, no, it's been rough, but we're coming to the point where we're going to have to seriously contemplate attacking this area. This is going to take... Shall we throw a guess out there? I mean, unfortunately, due to I'm never great with remembering what episode number I get to. So we're either in the early 50s or we're in the mid 50s at this point. Or have I already passed that? You see, this is what I mean. I'm terrible with the episode numbers, but I will estimate that this will take us about 20 episodes to clear, maybe more. I'm thinking 25 now. 25 episodes it's going to take us to punch all the way through this and up towards... I'd say I would say around Owari and Mino and Echizen and Kaga is when we have these under our control. That is when I would say we've cleared this area, which coincidentally is also the same area that we're dealing with the Saito and the Noto Hatakeyama and other stuff. We also still have to deal with the Oki Islands as well, but that is something I will get another army to deal with. Right now, I want to try and focus on neutralizing the big threats, the big three, if you will, which technically is the big four, because we've got in the north Matsuda, or what's left of them, The Saito, who are the biggest threats, of course, and then of the Noto Hatakeyama. Obviously, we should focus on the smaller dudes first, but at the same time, even the smaller dudes have full stacks full on the defensive, and we still have to punch a hole through Saito-held territory. So, and this is also apart from the fact that this also means we might be triggering Realm Divide, that we're still only obscure, which is odd. But then it's because we're probably Christian, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so on to the next turn, I would say. Also, our daimyo, Mr. Motochika, has returned from his time being wounded and is now able to join on the southern front. So he will be kind of, hopefully, key in... Okay, so the Matsuda are building up some kind of reserve over at Tajima. That makes sense. Oh, you prick. I saw that as well. Fucking Saito. Right, okay. I've lost... Something's happened. I heard a gunshot go off. Saito agents. Oh no. No. Good. Right, they've probably built up a reserve around there. What has happened? I've lost an agent. I know that for sure. But what else has happened? The Saito is my biggest target, admittedly, now. They are probably the guys who we should deal with the most. I've killed a number of their agents and killed, I think, their daimyo at some points. But obviously we need to deal with them a little bit more.
Send multiple trade ships to a trade post.
Okay, thank fuck. He was only going for my army. No! You motherfucker! Oh, shit. This army cannot move now, unfortunately, because of the fucking ninjas. Right, okay. I was gonna have you... Right, oversee settlement and save it. East Bizen... We already have someone to minister that settlement, so I'd say just hide your agent there. You, unfortunately, how did he get fucking tried and executed? That is ridiculous, but no, actually, no, I don't want to waste a priest. Right, I did want to get you. Actually, wait, no, you can make it to that settlement. So you, right? Who is the better of the two? Both are equally bad, so let's assassinate one of them. These are not cheap, and that's why we need them gone. Perfect. Right. Right, so Mr. Priest number 1, if you would like to make your way into the forests. Oh shit, they may only be in a fortress, but they got a Master Dojo and Master Swordmaster School, so they are henching up their buildings, that's for sure. Right. I need recon, though. I need recon. They're recruiting troops, so they're definitely on the warpath for sure. Right. Okay. I'm impressed that it's only just that, but then again, it is just that as well. Right. Yeah. No. You need to lead the charge. Yeah, you definitely need to lead the charge. Wait, hang on. Sabotage the castle gates. Make my job a little easier. Yeah! Fantastic. Right, you. Attack that. Oh! Bugger! That's a lot of armies. Oh, bugger. They sprung a trap. Then again, they might not have. No, they haven't, because I can counter that fairly quickly. Right. You go there. Right. Okay, I have an idea. This could have been bad, but actually this works to my favor, because now this means that this guy can now launch an attack against all of these armies, and the enemy... Yeah, there you go, see? Yeah, they're all fucking off. Okay, so it looks like we've nullified all of the armies attacking this settlement, so that Tajima should now... Okay, so he does have one army coming in as reinforcements, but that is literally, in comparison to what they had earlier, it's a lot fucking better. Right. Unfortunately, our army is now sabotaged, which is not good. But this army could, if it wanted to, right, make your way. How are you doing in conversion factors? Oh, it's only just become Christian, so this will be a good opportunity for you to train up. Deals. Right. Ninja. Love you. Right, where's the enemy fleets? Of course, it's in the fucking way. And I can't get to it, of course. Right, oh, that's a lot of navy. Right, let's make your way down. There they go, to have naval dominance. Right, we're going to have to bite the bullet and send those fuckers flying. Right. Yep. We're going to have to abandon blockades for the time being, because this is the point where we've got to start navally dominating, and if we can't navally dominate, then what's the point? Right. Move this way, maybe, just so we can potentially... Yep, there we go. Just about blocks. Yeah, just about blocks it, making it virtually impossible for them to move. Right, you. Are you going to fight? Nope, you're going to run. Oh, and they run to their friends. How quaint. Right, well, let's try and blockade them in a bit. Yeah, there you go. That should stop them from moving, but then they could move that Noto Hatakeyama army up. Probably will be assaulted. Take cover by those dudes. Alright, the enemy navy is now coming into it, so I need you guys to make ready. Oh boy, here we go. This could be it, guys. This could be that penultimate episode I was talking about. Ooh. Right, this is where... Yeah, this is... Oh, boy. Okay. Somebody's gonna get fighting. Right. Who can attack? Oh, you're the one attacking. I'd be out of range, wouldn't I? Having sod's law. Yes. Attack. Oh boy, here we go. So here becomes the first of many, many big battles. Even though, technically speaking, we're up against it here, we are actually going to try and sink all of these ships. The enemy has 1,600 members reinforcing. That is, let's try and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 40 ships. 40 of their ships. And unfortunately, it's not the biggest one, but I've never had a naval battle this large before. So, well, yeah. 4 navies versus my navies. The enemy are going to be probably coming from all angles, and we're probably going to have to go crazy on the defense. Also, I may have to consider seriously withdrawing some of the weaker vessels in order for me to be able to get cannon units, because I imagine my first couple of fleets are going to tank a lot. I am going to lose something. This is the battle where I do lose something, but this will also assure of... Well, this is one of the greatest naval battles I've ever had the pleasure of having. Right, you are instantly out. I don't need a single shit ship. Unfortunately, all we've got is my... Well, we've got my... Obviously, we've got my other vessels, but still. Right. We've got that cover as well. That's pretty good. The Donderblas Bune I will have defensively here. Now, admittedly, the enemy's navies are going to come in piecemeal because there's all of their... They don't have reinforcing. I'm surprised they didn't have it, or they don't have it like they used to back in Empire Total War times. Or Napoleon, where you could have 20 on 20 stacks. Oh, I wish we could have that, because then they would be benefiting from the 20... They'd be getting the 40 rule. Right. I am getting reinforcements? I am. So where are their reinforcements? Is my question. Well, that's cool. Except you're not cool. I don't want you. Right. Make your way out that way. And sail towards that. Right. Donderblas. Stop moving. Right. Morio Atakabune needs to go here. Another Morio needs to go here. To be honest with you, I'm half tempted to send you off the field too. Right. Because you're shit. We'll get the Donderblas Bunes sailing over there. Get you boys rowing fast. Withdraw. Shit. I don't want Yumi siege towers. There you go. Like, it's nice to have Yumi siege towers, but at the same time... Ah, for fuck's sake, they're stopped as well. I mean, technically speaking... Right, we have Kaboya Raketenwerfers. Right, fix you up. Fix you up. Right. Right, row into defensive position. I want you to row to about here-ish. And you to row to about here-ish. I will trigger the Donderblas Bunes to try and set up accordingly. I'm trying to build up a defensive line. Once I've done that, I'll have the two Raketenwerfers start popping shells in front of you boys. Right. You're going to unfortunately have to get a bit close, but the point is you want to trigger them, not to do anything else. And then once we do, we'll send them coming back. Wait, that's a point. These guys don't have the range. Never mind, let's change tactics. You boys will spread out. You will spread here. You will spread here. And you will spread here. Raketenwerfers, make your way over there. You make your way over there. If we can get a couple of quick shots in. You fired. Go. About face. About face. The wind will go that way, so I need you to arc that way. The wind will go that way, so I need you to arc that way. I need traversable fields of fire. There we go. Okay, Raketenwerfers, move to the right flank. Donderblas, make your way towards that Kaboya. Ooh, nice. Oh, they really wanted to withdraw. Lol. Right, that's one ship already gone. And will it survive? Probably not. You just got hit by cannon, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Reinforcements. Make your way back. Repair that. Right, they're still fighting, but now they're going to get hammered to buggery by my navy, which is fine. Surrender match. Come on. They're not moving much, are they? Right, stop moving. Thought as much. Doesn't take much to kill them. Right, you. Pat. Right, what's inside this one? A full stack of infantry. Gotcha. Hammer those fuckers to them. Looks like they got reinforcements, or they're just bugging out. More like bugging out. I don't know what the hell's going on with the AI. Alright. Oh shit. Trigger too early. No! Stop. Just block him. Just block him. Just block him. We still got the ram. Right. Donda Plus. Engage. Shotgun. Coming from all sides. Yeah, they're routing. Are we going to get all ships? I'd like to, but I don't think we will. Yeah, gone. Right. We are outnumbered by their troops, but it could just be that a lot of them are siege units. So they're also suffering from melee problems. And we're also getting cheap shots. So, not advisable, but it might work. What's coming in? More Waco Ahsoka boys. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah, we're winning this one. It's lovely. Lovely. Ah! Oh, the ship's gonna take a fucking hammering. Heal. Fuck it. I shouldn't send my Donderblasters to intercept so much. This is just... Right. For some reason the enemy's fleet keeps coming in pitter-patters. Which is fine, I guess, except for the fact that it's not, because, well... I've done more damage to myself in this battle so far, which is irritating. No idea what's going on with the AI. Right, you better surrender. Well, you're about sunk, to be honest with you. And they're firing non-fire arrows, so that's kind of a relief, I suppose. How are we doing? We've killed only... Yeah, we've only lost one of our dudes. That's awesome. They're taking their time. That's fine. Oh, yeah, that ship sank. And that ship's surrendering. And that ship surrendered. Nice. Reinforcements? You bet. But it's the Waco Ahsoka in direct line of sight. Sail! Or, flee! That ship's on fire, and that's just going crazy. You've got what looks to be another siege tower coming on our direct flank. Ah! There goes a ship. The first of many, one can hope. Right, you boys, about face and make ready. Right. Not really going to be able to do much, are you? Not as much as you normally would like to. They're still fighting on there. We're slowly draining them of numbers, but that's nowhere near as... Right, let's speed up time a little bit. I mean, they're going to take a hammer in, because cannon. But they aren't using fire arrows, so in a sense, my ships are invulnerable to them. Do the Saito not have the ability to use fire arrows with a number of their ships? Because, like, the Noto Hatakeyama and the Uesugi were, like, hammering me with fire shots. If they seriously don't have fire arrows at this part of the campaign, I am seriously going to destroy them. Like, with only one fleet. It's going to take a fucking age, but it's only with one fleet. Right, I'm going to redistribute the fleet a bit. Because this is working, but it's taking too long. Right, you boys, get into position, start hammering their defensive line. Ironically, also, we're building a roadblock. Well, it's what I'm going to call the temporary roadblock. Right, you boys. Right, they have a ship in the distance, don't they? Yeah, two of them. Just poker boys and a siege tower. We'll hunt those guys down once we've taken care of the rest of these piecemeal dudes. Right, they've surrendered. Good. Right, they're starting to come at us a little bit more intense-like. Saito naval dominance is coming to an end, and I'm so glad to be part of this glorious occasion. Right, you stop shooting. Right. Start relocating those ships. Midship won't move, but you will. Morio Atakanabune. Oh! Roger that. close. Ceasefire. Concentrate fire on the Boko buyer. Right, you, stop. You, just move. Right, that ship surrendered. Good. Oh, you are so boned. Stop moving until we can safely destroy. Right, he surrendered. Good. Ceasefire. Slightly vulnerable position at the moment because my navy needs to relocate because we've destroyed so many of the enemy ships. Right, about face with you as well again, I guess. We're gonna have to completely redistribute the fleet. Ah, fantastic! That ship surrendered. Good. You boys make your way over towards yonder. You about face. You about face. You may now re-engage our targets at will, including that one that's just going to get blatted a bit by our navy. Right, you boys, start hammering up. Now, one could argue that naval battles in Shogun 2 Total War are a little bit overpowering when you have cannon units versus just mere Boka boys. But, well, there's two factors I will argue towards against. Well, no, we are kind of overpowered, truth be told. This naval battle would have been much harder had I had no cannon or gunpowder units available at all. And this is probably personified by the fact that the AI just do not have any means to really challenge me. If these guys seriously don't have fire arrows. But the thing is, we have seen in the past fire arrows be an ever-present and dangerous threat. So obviously there is some legitimate reasoning to be concerned about... Oh god. Oh god. Oh, what are you doing? Why are you shooting? Why are you shooting? You're shooting. Who are you shooting? Right, you boys over there, reorganize. Oh, it's because you're shooting that other ship. Gotcha. Engage that ship. Right, you will about face and start engaging ships that come a little too close. Like that. Like that, literally like that. Oh wow. Morio Atakabone will go here. Here, you will make your way over to there. Go. You will take cover there. This is literally going to become a ship graveyard. Like, if archaeologists would come along here years later, they'll probably talk about this battle as a legendary status effect. Motherfucker, I will ram you! Oh, you made a bad idea. Oh yeah. Right, fuck for friendly fire. No one not being there. Ah, there we go. We're destroying these ships left, right, and centre. It's embarrassing. Right, one Dodo Blast, make your way over yonder. They aren't using a single fire arrow at all. Oh, look at that. They haven't used a single fire arrow. They don't have fire arrows. They clearly must not have fire arrows. What's this? Oh, hello. They don't have fire arrows. That's it. That must be the reason why they haven't fired them yet, is because they physically do not have them to begin with.
Fire! One of our ships has been set ablaze!
Oh, no. I jinxed it. They do. They just haven't shown it up till now because reasons. Half their fucking navy's on fire. Gotcha. Right. That kind of finally... At least we finally get some knowledge as to why it's not like that. Right, you boys. Oh, I was a bit sad. I thought it would be kind of awesome, but no, it's just... Right, this is the tactic that... Okay, so to counter... This is one of the reasons why I would say it's not 100% going my way. Because if it was, the enemy wouldn't... Well, up until now, this is what we would have looked like if the enemy hadn't done that. But instead, we've got navies coming out around our ears.
Fire! One of our ships has been set ablaze!
As long as we can ensure that our naval dominance is a guaranteed factor. Who's on fire? You are. Makes sense. Trying about the ship, about... Oh god. Get moving. Right, about face. Keep mobility up. This is the ship that didn't have... Right, we'll shift the fleet more into the center of the battle lines. Are they still over there? Yeah, they are. Cowardly, but at least it stops them from getting reinforcements. Yeah, we gotta try and stop them from doing shit. Right, that stopped them there. Good. Really, I know I should probably keep my European Navy vessels more mobile, because then that way they could become a very effective and dangerous weapon. But obviously the issue is, we've got these very tiny... The issue is, it's kind of like what we had... It's kind of how the situation went with the Armada... Sorry, the Spanish Armada versus the British... versus the Royal Navy back in Elizabethan times. Which is about nowish, to be honest with you. If we're looking in terms of... availability on time factor. We've got, you know, we've got smaller ships which are, larger ships being engaged by much smaller ships, and these ships have much better maneuverability, flexibility in terms of command structure and whatnot. Good shit. And so these things are running circles around my big ships. So really I should try and keep as mobile as possible, but then obviously... Oh shit. Oh, that was not good. Ever-present danger is not enemy vessels, but friendly fire. How you doing? You're keeping them at bay, which is important. Right, they're withdrawing. Try and get them to the side if you can. Raketenwerfers, try and make your way over there. Try and sail that way as well. Who's on fire? Well, he's not on fire anymore. Good. Still gonna have him repaired though. Right, moving. Right, he surrendered. Good. repair. Alright. Where's my other newbie? Where's my other newbie? Right, where's my other Dondabuses? No, you don't. And more of their ships are inbound. Look at how many ships are being sunk. It's ridiculous. Right. Raketenwerfers, make ready to go. You boys try and sail across that way. You boys try and sail across that way. You boys go over to there. You two begin to make evasive maneuvers and turn around. Okay, so they're starting to focus on our less important ships, which is fine. This is, to me, is a completely fine and useful endeavour. Right, I need you to about face and start engaging those dudes who are kind of circling between us. They're trying to get close. I mean, just look at the amount of ships. This is possibly the greatest naval battle I've ever had, and I'm so proud to have this and show this to you guys. Like, this is about the same level, if not slightly greater, than the battle I had in my first episode of Britain v Europe. Now that was a fucking good episode as well. Right, who shot that? Probably, yeah. Right, you start relocating up that way. You need to experiment with the whole European-style navy. Right. Who's moving? Boys over there, you about face move there, you about face move over there. Okay, they're focusing on our important ships again. You over to there, double time it. Raketenwerfer move to support. There. Right, you begin making your way there. Scarab. Shit. Shame. Would have been nice to have sunk a few more of their ships, but oh well. Right, all of their reinforcements is now starting to come in that direction. We need to start relocating there. Well, okay, you've got two ships focusing that point, so that's fine. Right, they're coming back as well, which is fine. I'd rather have them come back and make ready. Make your way towards that center line. You... Yeah, that's good. The ship being sunk. How is that other vessel going? Oh, it sank. Right. Here he comes. Right, you make your way back towards there. The bond of us doing there. Oh! Right. Alright, the enemy are concentrating their navies around this point, so... Tell my ship to stop firing and move through the debris. Jesus Christ. Just look at the amount of debris and ships. Still getting a good frame rate as well. Bearing in mind there are 40 enemy vessels in this environment. Out of those fuckers. Oh, he's fucked. I'm like, we'll sneak up right next to him. We're so good at fighting. He's literally penned in. I love it. They've hemmed themselves in so badly. Oh, they forced their way through. So many of their ships have come. Wait, we got reinforcements? No, it's just he's decided to go for a magical cruise. Oh. Positioning wise, we're doing alright. I do not see any more reinforcements coming in, so this might be the end. This battle's been lasting for probably more the length of this entire episode, but we've got it. Finally, we've got it. Right, you start repairing and give yourselves a better opportunity to... All vessels that don't need to. Primarily, it's the Boca Boys and the European traders that I need to worry about. The less we have to spend, with the less we have time we have to waste watching them go to port and then fix their ship, come back in, do whatever, then we have to go again and pick their shit up, and it's all kind of all over the place. It's better just to have these, are they still over there as well? Yeah, they're still over there. That's really stupid, to be honest with you, but here we are. Right, ramming. Right, oh no, they have reinforcements coming in still. We are still in the fight. Oh, what are you doing shooting? Stop shooting your friendlies! This is the clusterfuck of naval battles that I'll be honest with you, I remember doing the Napoleonic. I feel that the Napoleonic ones are probably arguably the best. Now, Empire did fantastic work, don't get me wrong, but I feel that technology was a little bit against us. Because I would love to see some... I would love to see 18th and 19th. I mean, truth be told, I think what would be a much better... Instead of going constantly back into the past, I think what would be a very good Total War... if you could make it a bit like Fall of the Samurai style, where instead of it just being a small period in history in the 19th century, it is in fact the mid to end of the 19th centuries. Like, I don't know, 1825 to 1820 to 1900, you know, 80 solid years of or maybe even 1815, you know, maybe have that famous, like the end of Napoleonic Wars, and so now we're starting to do some other stuff. That would be a pretty good period to, that would be a pretty damn good period to celebrate things, because then you can see the rise of the English Empire, so the British Empire. You've got the American Civil War period to deal with. You have the colonial aggressions period. There's a lot of interesting history in the 19th century that occurs. And I feel that the main reason why they don't do it is because gunpowder units are primarily involved. And I think, but that's fine. You've got mastery of gunpowder units. Your engine is built on gunpowder units. The reason why Shogun 2 works so much better when you have matchlocks is because the game is designed to work around them almost. Right, I think we're ready to wrap. Oh no, we got more. There's me and my big mouth saying that we've got more. You know, we're about ready to wrap up, and 4 more ships start entering into the fray. Right, let's get clear of this clusterfuck though. That's definitely a thing. Right, I am going to be a bit cheeky. I'm going to roll these dudes over there. And I'll send 1 Don de Blasbune over there as well. You've taken heavy casualties. You've done melee, haven't you? Right. That siege tower needs to go bye. Right, try and about face yourselves in a decent location and try and provide some fields of fire. Right, having the Raketenwerfers be here. Stop shooting the fucking Morio at Takabune. We get it. There are bad guys in between. Notice that...
One of our ships has been set ablaze.
Not good. Hide away from that. Are they moving? They're just moving incredibly slowly. That ship's kind of stuck until the other ship sinks. Yeah, you're stuck. Shit, that's not good. Right. Right, you can keep preparing. You're actually hemmed in as well. Holy shit. Right, well you two are going to have to deal with those ships then. It's only a siege tower and a Bogaboya, but it's still quite a danger. Just angle your ship a little bit. Oh, okay, no, they're friendly. Friendly. I thought the game was being a bit silly. Right, you make your way there. Make your way there. Jesus Christ. This is probably going to take us to the end of the episode as well, which is not entirely surprising. Okay. Right, I need you to do something. We need to... One of our ships is locked down thanks to a fucking ship that won't stop sinking. Well, that won't sink fast enough. He thinks that ship is stuck. Fully. Alright, I think we might be able to slowly get it going, but I don't think it will be as easy. Oh! Don't shoot. Right, try and make your way across towards that location. Don de Blast, make your way over here. Come on. Yes! Hmm? Oh, we got it moving! Fuck yeah! And the ship just getting bullied out of the way. Like, get the fuck out of the way. Open up. Stop. You. Curve, 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 curve. Stop, 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 stop. Right, you. You're hemmed in. Alright, you. Oh, we've got a beautiful kill zone. Stop! Stop moving, stop moving, stop moving. Up there. Good. We've got them hemmed into a kill zone. Go. Go fucking crazy. Down the bus. Make your way over there. Make your way into a defensive position. You. Hold line. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. These bloody Yumi siege towers. Ram that fucker. The boy trying to get out of there. Look at how many ships there are. It's ridiculous. Are they getting reinforcements still? Or is this actually it? I don't know. We'll have to sink a few. We'll have to make a few surrender before anything else. I'm gonna try. How are we doing? They're not moving, or we're shooting them like Billy Ho. At least we should be shooting them like Billy Ho. Right, our kill zone has been nuked a bit. Right, you begin to make your cross section. You row it as fast and as hard as you can that way. Could it be that the cannon is running a bit too warm? It's always possible. Right, that guy's routing. More less important targets are nearby. Or more important targets are nearby. Morio Takabunes just need to hold position. I'm hoping you sink. Yeah, you're sinking, so you're fine. You are routing, and you've got like 20 dudes left. Unfortunately, you're not going to sink. Right, you about face that way. You about face that way. You try and repair yourself best you can. Right. Yeah, I think that's them done. You might make it, to be honest with you. You coming back? No, you're routing. The amount of losses you've sustained is ridiculous. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. That must be them gone. Right, maybe about face. Yeah. This has to be them. Oh, you know, you might just make it. I honestly want one of these guys to make it with like such a buggered ship. Oh, it's getting leaning. It might make it though. It's not got far to go. It might make it out the battlefield. You will definitely make it out the battlefield. In fact, you are already out of the battlefield. About face. Yeah, you fucked. Ceasefire. Oh, it's so close. You know, I think it might just do it. Well done. You know what? Having sustained such terrible rates of fire, I think that would be... Yeah, it's going to make it. It's going to make it. There's no way it can't make it. I believe you won't make it. I believe at the last second you'll fall over and die. Oh! 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 Oh my god, it's so close! It made it! It actually made it! I mean, technically it didn't. It's still on the edge, but, you know, it's fine. The game's locked it into place now, so it's not gonna... Yeah, it's gonna... So that's it. That's the battle. That's one more ship to go. Or a couple ships to go, technically, but, you know. Hush. Right. Any ship that needs to be fixed, you need to be fixed. You need to be fixed. You are fine. You are surrounded, unfortunately. Donda pluses. I need you to make your way over there. And that's important. Yeah. Right. Right, so we've got 2 more ships over there. Oh my god. Now this is another factor. This is 1 fleet. 1 fleet versus 4. Like, I agree. Yeah, well, okay, withdraw statement. Not entirely 1 fleet, because I did send a few other ships to go away, like the UB siege towers that I had. However... Oh, you are so up the creek without a paddle when you encounter some dudes. Oh yeah, you picked the wrong time to get to Wavering, boyo. Right. So this navy has suffered an absolutely... Well, the Saito have suffered an undisputable, horrendous defeat. Like, that is... Oof. You know, oof. Right, I'll send the Nambans down there just to give you some level of support. They're trying to squeeze through this tiny gap. They're like, we can get it, yeah! And there's like these other dudes just saying, don't bother. It's not worth it. Actually, that's a point. Ignore that. Just ram the other ship. Boff. There we go. Right. Fire at will. Right, you're going over there, you're going over there. You're harassing him, aren't you? Yes. Fortunately, we aren't quite able to. That's nice that that ship got away. I think it was on the verge of sinking. But that's a lot of dead ships. A shunt
Here they come! Prepare to repel boarders!
Oh! They're actually boarding me. My Gaboya, fuck! They're gonna get annihilated. Oh, go on. My Kaboya fucking havers them. Come on. Oh my god, yeah. Try it, asshole. You've just lost to a rocket Kaboya. Fucking beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, it surrendered. Fantastic. Unless they got away, which is also a possibility, but I think they actually surrendered. Yeah, they surrendered. So at the end of this humongous battle, I'd say a 1.5's fleet worth, because we did get benefits from the fleet. We sank... Well, we've captured a majority. A few of them have escaped. In comparison, though, to our fleet, minimal damage. Our fleet sustained minimal damage, I'd say. Just finish this. Let's wrap this battle up as quickly and efficiently as possible. Ah, got it. Ah, nah, it's gone. Coward. But yeah, this is in fact a decisive blow. The enemy reverse side also has a reverse side. I kind of like that phrase. The reverse side also has a reverse side. I'm going to take a photo of that. We accomplished a very, very important victory. One that will give us the freedom, though that no ships lost. They lost 7 out of their ships. They've lost 20. Yeah, they had 40 ships. They lost 7. We have technically destroyed more of theirs, apparently. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but okay. We've accomplished a rarity in naval domination there. No, not as many kills as I'd previously thought, but we've sent a lot of them to the deep, and a lot of them to the and a lot of them to the attrition zone, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, however, that is where we're going to have to probably end the episode. It's been a lot of fun doing this, but unfortunately, yeah, we've got another one on the way, and we could certainly do. Get rid of that. We got another one on the way as well. Like I said, this is gonna be. This is the reason why we're gonna spend about 25 episodes, because a good portion of it is gonna be fighting their navy. We're gonna be sinking as many of their ships as possible, trying to force them into aggressive defensive positions. Oh, it's gonna be fantastic. Also, yeah, that can go bye-bye, because their Boku Boy is sunk. There's a lot of... what? I must have had a few of these ships from the previous thing. We've got a few Umi siege towers. I don't really like these, to be honest with you. They're useful, I suppose, but I'm like, I'm not so sure. Well, we'll get rid of these things, because these clearly are being captured, so less to worry about in terms of that. This fleet did take some significant damage, though, but at the same time... arguably, we should get one of our strongest vessels to come out there and... well, this is technically our strongest fleet in the entire pack. I'm going to nudge up to there. We'll set it up. So, that's going to be it from me, though. What we're going to try and do for the next few episodes is probably have a bit more of a naval-focused... we'll have definitely a naval-focused war, whereupon... yeah, our navy will be focused in neutralizing the Saito's fleet. Because here... right, how many fleets do they have? They still have a sufficiently large fleet. A lot of their fleet and their navies. The Raketenwerfer Kaboyas probably be a good idea to go for. And if we go for that, that's a bunch of their fleets. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a factor. Whether or not these guys are going to stand and fight is different, because obviously we have all those reinforcements with gunpowder units, which on the battle scale is ridiculously high. Let's not forget also, guys, up in the north, we've got a siege to take care of as well on the ground frontier. So a lot is going to be happening today, and it will be oh so juicy to deal with that. Also, I've got a ninja about, which I even thought... right, well, I'll assign you to scout for this guy's army. Fine. We have a slight decent knowledge on the reinforcement areas. South Tango, North Tamba, North Tam. Oh, oh boy. Well, East Harima is going to be a bitch to take, that's for sure. Yeah, we're in for a long one. Anyway, that's going to be it from me. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys.